Sorry about that, guys. So what is up, guys? It's Pedro here. So today we are gonna be talking about we're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff has happened. I'm gonna cut that out for the real video. Hopefully, I remember that. I just slipped real quick while I was sitting down. But we're just gonna talk about Marcus Baugh, the new up and coming tight end for Washington. We're gonna talk about a lot of different stuff. Also about us releasing Thaddeus Moss. So we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. What's up, Scotty? What's up, 1,000 subs? So yeah, we're gonna be talking about Marcus Baugh. We're gonna talk about a lot of different things right now because, as you guys all know, or if you don't know already, we did release. What's up, typical Zach? We did release Marcus Baugh today. Let me put that up real quick. Okay, here it is. So that's it right there. Want to read some of your comments real quick. What's up on the Warpath? Go check out on the Warpath his channel, his YouTube channel. He's got a great channel, Skins channel or Washington football team channel. Great guy. Go check him out. What's up, Franklin? How you doing, man? What's up, sports fan all day? Having so I'm mad we cut Moss. I mean, I'm okay with it, and sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background. But I'm okay with it. It just didn't look like it didn't look like he was doing that good in training camp. And it wasn't much. It was only a day or two, but it did not look like he was doing so well. And I think I don't know. I think, like JP Finley said, Marcus Baugh does look good in training camp. So I think that's part of it right there. Um, but I think he was a little overhyped. I mean, I kind of bought into it. I thought we got a steal, and I think we did as an undrafted free agent, but I think he's a little bit overhyped. And we'll see. If he clears waivers, he can still land on IR. We'll see if anyone does pick him up. So let's talk about this. So we added some depth on the O-line, signing Joshua Garnett and offensive tackle David Steinmetz. I already made a video on David today and I gave you guys an update on Sadiq Charles' injury, but we did sign, I think, former first round pick Joshua Garnett. So that is, I guess, some big news, I guess. But the bigger news is us releasing Thaddeus Moss. So yeah, if no one picks him up though, like on the Warpath said, if no one picks him up, then he reverts to IR. He goes to IR. So, but honestly though, if that just shows that he wasn't really good at all, because if you're getting cut on like the second day that you practice when our tight end group is one of the worst in the league, it just shows he wasn't all that good. But yeah, let's real quick. So real quick, guys, I want to test something else. So let me know if this looks normal. If you can just see my screen, if you can just see my screen right here, nothing extra. Like, do you guys just see the Twitter right here? Or do you see a bunch of different stuff? Just let me know real quick. I think I'm gonna put it back a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah, we got some O-line depth that was much needed. We'll see how these guys do. Maybe they make the roster because we're gonna need some offensive line depth. Let's check here. So yeah, nothing crazy, but it is what it is. Also, Sadiq Charles, his injury, I will give you guys a quick update on that. And if you guys want a full update, you guys can go check out my latest video from earlier today. So pretty much Sadiq Charles, okay, Twitter only, okay, good. Sadiq Charles has a left, or no, what is it? It's some calf injury. Let me just check right here. Oh, I forgot what it was, but Sam Fortier. So yeah, nothing huge, but Sadiq Charles had a calf injury, and is it's significant enough that he's gonna miss some more training camp. So I'll read it right here. Um, is dealing with a calf injury and will miss more of training camp. No definite timetable for his return. So that is not good news right there. What's up, AM Hunter? How you doing, man? Um, but yeah, we'll see. This is starting to concern me a little bit that he is hurt and he still hasn't gotten into training, or he hasn't practiced yet, because he's a player and offensive tackles them the most. They need the most reps they can get in training camp, and especially him being a rookie and seeing more of a project and developmental guy, he needs as many reps as possible. And I don't know when this injury happened because they've been doing a lot of practice and individual drills before the pads came on. So we don't know how long this has been going on, but let's assume it's been 1 week ish, 2 weeks. He's going to probably miss around 2.5 weeks, and that is a lot. So I don't know, man. 2 weeks is a lot, and especially for an offensive tackle. I really think that he needs as much work as he can get, and it's we'll see. I hope he can get in soon because what's up, Dwayne? But I think he can be a really, really good tackle for us. But after this, I just really don't see him. I don't see him being a starter week 1. Sadly, I do think it's going to be Jerron Christian. That's what I'm thinking. A lot of people are saying he's looking good. So, if that is the case, then um, yeah, we'll see. And I just want to read what JP Finley said. He talked about JP Finley talked about Marcus Baugh. That's the reason why they cut him, or part of the reason. So I want to actually that um share that video real quick. Moss was probably cut because his mother. That's true, but I don't think it's a big loss. I was talking to Ed Oliver the other day, anyways, and I thought he was gonna get cut, just because, not because of how he's been playing, but just because of how good Marcus Baugh was playing. So you know, I think Marcus Baugh is gonna be our tight end number 2. Which, if you would have told me that, um, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I would have been concerned because my God, messed this up. I would have been like, "Are you kidding me?" Because that probably meant, if 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 you told me that last week, that I would have probably thought that meant that all of our tight ends got hurt and he was the last one. He's obviously above a couple of the other guys, but still, yeah, I don't think Ron's gonna retire early unless it gets really bad. I think he's a fighter. He doesn't want to quit unless it is truly really bad. Then he might have to sit out for a while. But I'll read this right here for you guys. So for 3 days of padded practice, Thaddeus Moss did little on the field, and when he was working in individual drills, tight end coach Pete Honer gave the undrafted rookie an earful. It appears that the football team saw enough from Moss as he was released from an injury designation on Friday. Should be clear waivers. Should he clear waivers, Moss will land on the Washington injured reserve after assault. You guys can read that right there if you want to. So I'll read. This is the interesting thing right here. Let's see if anyone else said something. Wow, this way you said earlier sounded like you said Marcus Baugh. Oh no, I just meant that Thaddeus Moss was cut. Um, but let's go into that real quick. Let's read that. So far in training camp, free agent addition Logan Thomas seems to have locked up the top tight end spot, and Marcus Baugh looks to have an early edge for the second tight end spot. Baugh played for Ohio State in college and signed with Carolina last year as an undrafted free agent before signing in Washington this offseason, and his emergence pleased head coach Ron Rivera. The only reason he didn't really have much success last year in Carolina is because he had a back injury, which landed him on IR. But Ron Rivera had big expectations for him. So let me read that quote. He's a young man and he wanted an opportunity to see where he is. He got a long way to go. He's got a lot to learn, but he's got the skill set that you're looking for. Rivera said of Ba. He's quick, he's got speed, good hands, he's got good strength, he plays with good leverage, but again, he's got a long way to go. Got to learn, but he's somebody we were interested in enough we wanted to take a second look at. And, you know, the good thing is he has that Ohio State connection with Dwayne Haskins, which is pretty good. I do really like that. I think that'll help out Haskins out a little bit, give him a little bit of security blanket, and who knows, maybe it'll be Dwayne's favorite target. I could definitely see that. Um, I want to hear what you guys think about that real quick. But yeah, I think that could be a realistic possibility. So let's see what you guys are saying real quick. Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy Ron Rivera found it, like you guys said early on. But I was a player that impressed Rivera last year in Carolina during training camp and the preseason before an injury shut or stunted his progress late in August. He's been healthy and taking advantage of every opportunity. So yeah, I think honestly, if I had to give you guys my tight end predictions right now, I would say Logan Thomas is a lock to make the team. Not a lock for the starter job. We'll see how Marcus Ball looks, but Logan Thomas and Marcus Ball are going to make the roster, in my opinion. And the rest, I think Hale Henches could make the team, but I really haven't heard anything from him. I haven't heard almost anything from any of the beat reporters about Hale Henches. So we'll see what that. Oh, Dante Payne. Yeah, Moss got cut. Thaddeus Moss got cut. It's not a huge deal, but it does. He had potential, but he just wasn't doing great in practice. So it does suck a little bit. What's up, Javi? It does suck a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's go back to Twitter. And I want to kind of read some other updates if you guys didn't know. I mean, I assume all of you guys know about it that Ron Rivera got diagnosed with cancer the other day, but of course, we have a plan B if he cannot be, if he can't stay the coach, if he has to be sidelined. So what happened with that is that it'll be Jack Del Rio, and I said that in my video yesterday, but he was an interim head coach for the Broncos when John Fox had some heart surgery, and he went 3-1. And of course, he was a head coach for the Broncos for a long time, not a long time, not the Broncos, sorry, the Jaguars for a decent amount of time, and the Raiders. So he definitely has that head coaching experience. Okay, yeah, he got waived. Dwayne Haskins Jr. He got waived, but I'll read it right here. So I think I might have put cut in a video title just because it's I said release just because real quick. So they are waiving. They are waiving with an injury designation. So if he clears waivers, he will revert to IR. So that's it right there. So if he clears waivers, he'll go on IR and we can take him off IR, but I doubt that happens. So yeah. So Jack Del Rio will be the interim head coach, and yeah, that's the kind of big news right there from today. Also, if you guys have came in a little bit late, we did sign two other offensive tackles. Do you think Scotty said, do you think the new offensive lineman signings will be camp bodies or starters of the future? Garnett was a former first round pick for the 49ers left guard. He is a potential replacement for Sheriff. What about the right tackle? So the right tackle, David Steinmetz here. I have something pulled up from him from my earlier video today, and I will go to that real quick. So he is 25 years old, played at Purdue, and I do believe Rhode Island. Let me go to that real quick. So this is him right here, David Steinmetz, 6'8", 321 pounds. He can play both left tackle and right tackle. I don't know if he's necessarily a camp body. I think he is these guys, both of these guys, Joshua Garnett and David Steinmetz, are both competing for backup jobs and just competing for the roster. They could make it, who knows? They made enough of an impact, or they did good enough in their workouts with Ron Rivera and the offensive line coach John Matsko, I do believe that is his name, to make this roster for now. So I think if they did that, then he could definitely possibly I think he can make the roster, and who knows? We'll see what he does. These two guys, David Steinmetz and Joshua Garnett. Garnett has some pretty good potential, and Steinmetz really has. I mean, he's young at least, but I don't see much going on for him. You know, you never know though. You absolutely never know. So now, do you guys want to kind of do a recap of week 1 of training camp, or do you guys want to talk about something else? Just let me know real quick. Um, Let me share the screen. There we go. So yeah, just let me know. But yeah, we definitely need to get Sheriff locked up. That is a priority for me. Um, I definitely think that that is something we really, really need to do, and I hope we can do that soon. Because if think about if we take off Sheriff, if Sheriff is off our O line, our offensive line is absolutely awful, and we need our offensive line needs to be better for Haskins. And the thing that absolutely sucks is, according to all reports, Trent Williams is doing absolutely amazing in San Francisco, and it just sucks. I mean, I just really, really wish we would have kept him. And I know it wasn't necessarily our fault, but it would have been nice. It really would have been nice because he, you know, yeah, he. Think about it. Our left tackle spot is so bad right now. Jerron Christian, Cornelius Lucas, maybe Sadiq Charles, Trent Williams would just be amazing, and we could have spent our 4th round pick on someone else, or Sadiq Charles could have, if we still wanted to draft a left tackle, Sadiq Charles could have developed under Trent Williams. So it's just our offensive line is not in good shape, and I think um, that is definitely part of the reason. So again, do you guys want to talk about kind of recapping week 1 of training camp, or something else? Oh, Sergio. Anything about Cameron Curl in training camp? Nothing much. I think he did drop a pick, but that's really all I've heard about him. Nothing else. Here, I'll go to this guy is pretty. I'll go to JP Finley. We can talk about Kyle Stackpole later. Or also, guys, real quick, do you guys like the kind of daily series, um, the daily series of kind of recapping training camp or the biggest takeaways? Let me know if you guys want to keep seeing that. Just let me know. Yeah, just let me know. And now we're gonna kind of recap some of the biggest things from training camp. Let me read some more comments. I hope the O-line's fine. I do. Okay, so let's kind of go through. So yesterday, from all accounts, Haskins did looked pretty bad. Him and Kyle Allen. I think it was like 4 for 11 was Haskins's stats in 11v11, which is terrible. Kyle Allen was like 6 for 14, 8 for 14, but a lot of his passes were dink and dunks, so he wasn't really doing much. He didn't play well. They both had an interception, both threw other passes that were kind of dropped interceptions. Dominique, face cam is coming. So I was actually going to say this earlier in the stream, but I forgot. So what I'm going to be doing is, once I hit 3K, either 3K or the season starts for Washington, whichever one comes first, I'll do my face cam for live streams only. I'll actually have a couple people on here. Maybe I'll do once every month. I'll have like fans come on channel members, and then maybe some other people like Juan Gotti at Oliver come on. I think that'll be nice. But yeah, that's the update on Facecam. 3K, which I'm at like 150 away from, so should happen hopefully in the next few weeks. And then after, if that doesn't happen by then September whatever 13th, we'll have I'll get that. So again, Haskins did not look good yesterday. Alex Smith did, but again, you have to think about it. I don't think Sheriff was playing, or the left tackle or the right tackle. So I don't think. Yeah, Morgan Moses and Jerron Christian weren't playing, so it did it. They had veteran days off, so that kind of hurt Haskins and Allen. But you know, Alex Smith still played good, and I still don't like my not necessarily panic meter, but my panic meter when it comes to Alex Smith possibly taking the job from Dwayne. It's still relatively low. Um, it's still relatively low. Yeah, Wangati's thing looks pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. But I still think Haskins is gonna end up being the starter. But if Alex Smith keeps progressing, who knows? Who? Yeah, who knows? Khaleke Hudson, he did have a strip sack. Dominique, I did make a 53-man roster prediction. I think I did. I think it was like a week ago. I might make another one depending on how things go. We'll see. Okay, so anything else that I wanted to talk about? I'll show you guys some plays right here. I think you guys want to see that. And yeah, let me know real quick again if you guys want to see the daily updates with some highlights thrown in there and stuff like that. They're not really hitting Alex Smith, but they're allowed to. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna show you guys it, but just let me know if you guys like those kind of daily updates. Okay. And yeah, pretty much every day that they have practice, which is 4 out of 5 days, I'll be posting if you guys want it, I'll be posting some training camp highlights and the biggest takeaways and kind of recapping the whole thing every day, and then a few other videos in the week when they don't have those. Or if nothing really happens in training camp, then I'll do something else. But okay, so we'll show and if you guys haven't seen my other videos, go ahead and check them out. There's highlights in them too. So here is one right here. It's Haskins and I think it's Haskins throwing to Sims and Alex Smith throwing to Dontrell Inman. The first throw, I believe, right here. Pretty good throw, but again, you can't take much away from it because and then I think Haskins is here again because no one's covering them. So I mean, those were good throws by Alex and Dwayne. Dwayne had two right there. Alex Smith had one, I believe, but you can't take much away from it just because there's no one on them. Let's go through a couple others from the first couple of days. I want to go. Let me read the comments real quick. So let's see. Bryce Love has superstar potential. How does Gibson look? Gibson looks pretty good. AGG's all right. Okay, yeah, I'll keep up with the daily updates. I think Inman's gonna make the roster. I really do. I think he's gonna make the roster. Abu Ho, thank you so much for the $2 donation. How's Chase Young after the hip flexor injury? So far, it doesn't look like it's anything too serious. It looks like they're just taking some precautions. We'll see tomorrow what actually happens. We'll see if he's actually if he's doing some stuff, if he's doing at least individual drills. That's what I expect him to do. We'll see though. And if he's not back by, like, let's say Monday doing individual drills, then I would be a little bit concerned. But I think he'll be fine. We'll see though. Um, it does suck that he went down though. Okay, so now on to this is just Haskins after practice, getting some throws in, which is good. He keeps putting in the work, but now we have to see it on the field. So let's see any other videos. So I know you guys like Bryce Love a lot, so let's go ahead. Um, Bryce Love getting a pass there. We're gonna keep going with these. Yeah. There's Haskins getting the first rep in. Um, but yeah, nothing. So let's see. Let's read some more comments. Again, Abuho, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Yeah, 35 does kind of suck for Bryce Love's number. We'll see what happens. He can probably get a better number next year. Um, and he can still switch it. Okay, so I want to go back to Kyle Stackpole. Real quick, let's go to the Instagram. Let's go to the Instagram from the Washington football team. They have a few, they don't have much, but they have some videos on there. So let me go ahead and check that. Let's put that in there. So yeah, this is what Kendall Fuller. Oh, Kendall Fuller was mic'd up. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear it. By the way, I'm just gonna play a little bit. I'll start it over, but just let me know if you can hear it. You guys can hear that or no? Let me know if you guys could hear that. If not, I'll turn the volume up a little bit more. Actually, it's on max. Just okay. You can kind of hear. Yeah, it's not. I have my volume on max. There's not much. It's not too loud. So we'll start it over, and I won't talk for it, so you guys will be able to hear it a little bit better. Okay. So let's go.
I don't burp that much. Maybe it's just when I get around you. Right. When I say short guy, I can't sit in. Cat, you heard Cat? You got me self-conscious now about burping.
Dude, what the heck did I just watch? What did I just watch? I just watched not Steven Montez. Um, I just read a comment, that's why I said it, but I just watched Kendall Fuller burping for 20 seconds. Okay, here's who is 34? Is that Aaron Colvin? I think that's Aaron Colvin. That was a really, really nice play right there if that is Aaron Colvin. A little bit underthrown. Nope. Nope, that was not me burping. That was not me burping. Um and then we'll keep going. I like this. I like this. So some deep. I'm not sure if this is copyright, so I'm not gonna play the videos. Or not, I'm not gonna play volume on this, but you guys can hear that, see that right there. Okay, so let's go to a couple more. This was a crazy throw by Dwayne Haskins. This was really, really nice. And guys, we got 44 people in here. So if you guys are new, subscribe for Washington football and NFL content every day pretty much. Yeah, though. So let's go watch a couple more highlights. Um, this this throw was absolutely insane. He kind of sidearmed it. The camera work wasn't the best because you couldn't see its release and you really couldn't see the catch that well. But what a great throw right there by Haskins. And this, hey, you guys were asking about Gibson. Here's Gibson. Um, so I heard Darby is looking good. So okay, now let's go on to not AGG, Antonio Gibson. Here's a little bit of a thing. There's Gibson, looking really nice there. But yeah, he was looking good there. I think that was Kevin Pierre-Louis, but he absolutely Moses was trying to block, and he did absolutely nothing. You guys watch him right here. Kevin Pierre-Louis just absolutely killed him. But that's there right there. Let's see if anything else. Okay, nothing. No other videos, real interesting videos. Let's see right here. Interception by Greg Stroman. I think Stroman's going to make the roster. I really do. I think he's going to play pretty well. Here's Chase Young. Nothing big right there. And then you guys already saw that Alex Smith thing. Let's see if anyone else commented. But I do think Kendall Fuller and Ronald Darby are going to start if they are healthy. We'll see the rest, though. Let's see if they posted anything else on their story. Okay, nothing else. So that is it for the highlights from the Instagram. Now let's go a couple more on Twitter, and then we'll just talk about the biggest takeaways, in my opinion. So Kyle Stackpole. So right here, this is it right here. So let's go down. He has some pretty good threads on Twitter. So if you guys want to go ahead and watch him, or not watch him, but yeah. So here is what he said earlier, because these are kind of takeaways. Biggest surprise: Troy Apke, Bryce Love, and Marcus Bosto. All players that played pretty good. Biggest standout: Montez Sweat, and a couple honorable mentions: Ronald Darby, Antonio Gibson, and then still really good. So players that were already really good that are still playing really good: Terry McLaurin, Matt Ioannidis, and Trest Way. So yeah. This guy's good, so I would recommend following him. And then players I'm most excited to see this weekend: Chase Young, Bryce Love, Antonio Gandy, Golden, Logan Thomas. And yeah, what I've been seeing, I might make a video on this, but there's just some players we haven't heard about at all. I haven't heard about Sean Davis at all. Not much about Jeremy Sprinkle. There's a bunch of guys. Other guys who have flashed: Steven Sims, Tim Settle, Jordan Brailford, J.D. McKissick, Jimmy Moreland, Kevin Pierre-Louis. I've heard a lot about Jordan Brailford doing pretty good, and Steven Sims. Haven't heard too much about Jimmy Moreland. Tim Settle also has done pretty good. Let's see. Way too early. Oh yeah, we already read that. But yeah, we're gonna keep on going here. But let's see. Anyone else say anything? Isaiah Wright is also looking pretty good, I have heard. So that is pretty exciting. Yo, AM Hunter, are you still in here? I saw you earlier. Were you in here? Um. Okay, and I'm gonna keep going through. Let's go through some highlights. Um. Let's go up to the top, but I'm excited to see tomorrow. Make sure you stay tuned because if you guys haven't seen it, my videos on it, you guys can go ahead and watch them after this. But starting tomorrow, go ahead, anywhere from like 11:30 to usually probably 12:30 to 1. I will be posting training camp recaps, and if it's not done there, it's because I have something to do and it'll be posted later. But make sure you guys are staying tuned for that. So here's a nice catch by Antonio Gandy Golden. Someone is asking about that earlier. Pretty decent catch. Pretty decent catch. Okay. Um, here's some receiver drills. I'm not sure who that is. 80. I think that's Isaiah right there, right? 83. But Isaiah Wright looks good right there. So let's see if we see any other videos. Oh, here's Alex Smith to J.D. McKissick. He's going to get a lot of passes. If you play fantasy football with a lot of people, this guy might be one of a good pickup. Here's an interesting one. I saw this. This is the second day, but running backs motioning to the slot before running quick out routes. You can hear offensive coordinator Scott Turner coaching up Bryce Love a little less break. I don't want you to be out of bounds. All right. Put that up to the max. Make sure everything's up so you guys can hear it. This is Gibson first, I do believe. Gibson looks good. He really does. And then you see, so Gibson ran that pretty well. He was able to not only catch it, but still go upfield. Now you watch how Bryce Love does it and then how what Scott Turner says. You see where he is right there? He doesn't really have a chance to go up. Yeah, he said a little less break, Bryce. We don't want you to be out of bounds. So, what's up, DMV Sports? So go check out his channel. Great channel about just sports in general. DMV. Um, anything really Washington. Who's throwing? I'm not sure who's throwing there. I like Gibson. We'll see how he does. But yeah, so let's go. We'll keep on going. I thought that was pretty interesting. We're just gonna keep on going through these videos, and like I said earlier, make sure you watch tomorrow on my training camp recap video. That's Bryce Love right there. Yeah, I really wish he had a better number. That's right there. That's Bryce Love. I think he's gonna be great. Yeah, Montez is probably 6. I think Kyle Allen is 8. Obviously, Haskins is 7. Smith is 11. Here's Alex Smith rolling out and making a throw. It's impressive to see him doing that. Seriously, it really is. Here's some running back. Oh no, that's not a video. There's Chase Young going out in pads. Um, here's McLaurin or Haskins to McLaurin. Also, guys, real quick, should I keep my Chase Young Redskins jersey or should I turn it in to get a Washington Chase Young jersey? Just let me know real quick. Haskins to McLaurin right there. Anything else? Quarterbacks and running backs working together. It's hard to see these guys, who it is. I think that's Steven Sims. I think I saw 15. It was either 15 or 25. It might have been 25. That's probably Barber then. So that was Gibson. The last guy was Gibson. The first guy was probably Barber. Um, I mean, yeah. I mean, I could keep it. Just I don't know. It's yeah. I don't know. Like if I knew that the Washington jersey, the one next year really wouldn't be changed besides the name, then I wouldn't really care. But because we're gonna have to like, unless the team name stays the same and stays Washington Football Team, it's gonna be until a year from now that, or a little less than a year from now, or maybe even more, who knows, that I actually get my jersey. So like that says whatever Red Wolves or whatever it is. Okay, so that was pretty much it. We got a bunch of videos in there. Let's see if there's anything else right here. Um so yeah, nothing, just a lot of guys talking about Ron Rivera if you guys really want to see it.
On behalf of our team and organization, first of all, I want to send along our best wishes to Coach Rivera. Ron's been a good friend and certainly a person that's had a great career in the National Football League. He's a quality person, player, coach. So just want to send our best wishes along to him, and hope for a speedy and complete recovery, and hope that he's doing well.
So that's it. I mean, I think everyone thinks the same. I hope he's gonna do well. What's up, Philip B? How you doing, man? We just went through some training camp videos. Let's go through some more from JP Finley. There's the media. But yeah, I mean, Haskins hasn't played amazing, but he hasn't played bad, which is good. Here's a Thaddeus Moss thing right here. JP Finley said one rep later he was getting killed by the tight ends coach. There he is right there. So yeah, I mean, he just didn't look that great, and that's part of the reason why they cut him. And I think Marcus Baugh is going to be a decent tight end too, and maybe by the end of the season, we'll see how he does eventually. Yeah, you're good, Philippi. I'm still going to show some other ones. We'll see how Marcus Baugh does, or Logan Thomas does, and maybe Marcus Baugh can be a tight end one by the end of the season next year. Here's some Bryce Love work right here. I don't know if I already showed you guys this. I think I did show you guys. There's definitely more videos, but yeah, there's definitely more videos, but I'm just excited for the season to finally start. Again, tomorrow there will be another training camp video. There will be another training camp video recap, so stay tuned for that. But yeah. I'm just excited. I'm excited. So some of the biggest takeaways that I've gotten from training camp is just pretty much like the offensive line struggling. Haskins is better. He is better, but he's still developing and he's still learning. He's learning a whole new offense. So we gotta wait a little bit to see what he does and still take our time a little bit on him. We'll see how he ends up doing. Also, I do think Jaron Christian might end up being our starting left tackle. We'll see how Sadiq Charles does, but I honestly think it's trending in that direction. Who knows though? I could be wrong. I really could be wrong, but um, that's what I think right now. I hope it's not. I hope it's Sadiq Charles or someone else. Um, yo, thank you so much, Philip B, for the $10 donation. Um, so what do I think about Jack Del Rio having to step up uh, when Ron uh, when Ron needs some time away? I mean, yeah, I like him. I think. Well, first off, he when he was an interim head coach for the Broncos when John Fox had to step out for heart surgery. He went 3-1, so he has experience not only as a head coach but as an interim head coach. And of course, he's been a head coach for the Jaguars, or he was for a few years. And same thing with the Raiders. Not a crazy amount of success, but he did have years where he did pretty well with those specific teams. So I actually think it's pretty good. Obviously, I like Ron Rivera a little bit better, but I think Jack Del Rio is a good interim head coach, much better than Bill Callahan, because the offense is going to be the same. The offense is still going to be the same because Scott Turner is going to be leading that. The defense is still going to be the same because uh, Jack Del Rio is going to be mostly leading that. Someone else is going to be like officially leading that, but he's still going to have most of the say in there. And then we'll see about it's just the only big difference is the leadership. I'm sure Jack Del Rio's a pretty good leader, but I think Ron Rivera is a little bit better of a leader. He's a better culture guy. We'll see. Hopefully, Ron Rivera doesn't have to miss any time, but if he does, obviously we understand that and we hope he does. He's doing well. So yeah, thanks for the $10 donation, man. And yeah, I think Bill Callahan last year was just so bad when it came to like you just ran the ball way too much. You knew he was gonna run the ball every damn time, and yeah, it's just too like he was too predictable, and he didn't have enough fire in him. In my like, he was an okay leader, but I think a lot of people want Ron Rivera or like Ron Rivera a lot better. So and also I wanted to talk about this. Reuben Foster is still wearing a big brace on his knee, and like what I've heard from JP Finley on his podcast is Reuben Foster is running with the threes. So you know I don't know. We'll see how he does because a lot of people assumed, including myself, if he was fully healthy going into the season, that he would be the starting middle linebacker, inside linebacker. So he's not necessarily fully healthy if he is wearing a big knee brace, but still running with the threes is a little bit concerning, and we'll see. I hope he ends up fully healthy because that would be a great addition to the team. And Ryan Anderson even said the other day that Reuben Foster is the best player he's ever seen play when he was healthy. Jermaine Boone, yes, Moss got waived. So technically what that means is once if he clears waivers, then he will automatically go onto IR for us. So, yeah, it's tough. I think Marcus Bob played it well enough in training camp so far that they were like, I think we can afford to cut Moss. So these were the rep breakdowns week or day one. Haskins 5, Smith 4th, Allen 3, Montez 3. This was 7 v7. So I think Haskins should get a little bit more. I think once we start in the next couple of days, I don't think Steven Montez needs this many reps. But get him week 1-ish, for the first week and a half. Give everyone close to the same amount of reps. Of course, give Haskins the most, but I think 2 weeks from now, or a week and a half from now, I think Haskins should be getting 60%, 60% or more of the snaps. What's up? Budget the goat. Sorry, I don't know if I mispronounced that right there, but yeah, I think he should be getting most of the snaps. But yeah. And yeah, Bryce Love, I think Bryce Love is like he is fully healthy, which is good. I think he's going to be running back number 2. And Gibson could have a bigger impact than Love, but Gibson's not necessarily going to have like the most rushes. He's gonna get some, but yeah, he's definitely gonna get some, but not a crazy amount. Um, I think Gibson's gonna get some rushes, but he's gonna get a lot of passes, just like Jaden McKissick. We got 65 people in here, so if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe for Washington football or Skins content almost every single day, and NFL content in general. And yeah, training camp updates pretty much every day. So give me some topics you guys want to talk about in specific. If you guys want to talk about do you guys want to talk about some specific positions or what? Just let me know. Sure, yeah. Go ahead and show me 1,000 subs your roster prediction. I think I saw it in your comments below in the comments from the video, but go ahead and copy and paste that and show me. But yeah, just let me know if you guys want to talk about specific position groups, secondary, defensive line, tackles, or offensive line, running back, whatever you guys want to talk about. Tight ends, whatever. So wait like 20 seconds ish. Wait for some people to respond, and then we'll go ahead and talk. So yeah, just gonna wait a little bit longer, see what people have to say, and then go from there. Okay, so Abu Ho said tight end positions. So tight end is pretty interesting. It's terrible. Our tight end group is terrible, but who knows how Logan Thomas does. As a number one tight end, he could end up playing a lot better than he's played in the past. We'll see how that goes. He's been playing pretty good in training camp. I expect him to do decent, maybe get around 500 yards as a number one tight end, because I do think he's better than Sprinkle. And then we'll see about Marcus Baugh. I think he's intriguing. I think he can do pretty well. Yeah, I want to hear what you guys think about that. Here's Ron Rivera mic'd up. So I'll wait a couple more people say. So tight end position. Did you see on ESPN's vid that our new president responded to a ton of people's comments? What did he respond to? Like just people talking to like about the team name or what? Let me know, Philip. Tight end and O line at this point. Daryl Daniels. Okay, so I'm gonna get to these comments real quick. So, what do I think as a target as our first round draft pick for 2021? I'm not gonna say a specific player. I mean, there's a couple. I want either cornerback or tackle. So cornerbacks I like Sean Wade, Patrick Surtain from Alabama. I want a cornerback. A cornerback would be nice. Also offensive tackle would be nice. Either one of those guys, position wise, I think would be good. Potentially wide receiver, and who knows? Yeah. Hale Henches is still on the roster, Jermaine. He is still on the roster. He is okay. I'm gonna show you guys this mic'd up session from Ron Rivera.
Over here, D. Over here, D. Red zone, red zone, red zone. Let's go, hustle, 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 hustle. So fast, go fast, go fast. There you go. Keep it rolling. Again, I'll take 5, 10 after that. Over here, D. Over here, D. Over here, D.
So he's still getting a bunch of. He's still really energetic, which is really, really nice. I want to see anything else right here. Pete Haley did a pretty good breakdown yesterday. Here it is. Okay. Let me copy this into that right there. And let me respond to some more comments. Jamar Chase, sports fan all day. Oh, that's nice, Philippi. Yeah, I like our president. I think he's good. He's engaged with some of the fans. He's pretty nice. He's done so many interviews. I'm excited. he commented on my post about the name, and he said we'll see what we can do. Yeah, his Twitter tag is like who is right.
I look at Alex sometimes.
Okay, so we'll read what he had to say yesterday. So a lot of guys were out: Sadiq Charles, Jerron Christian, Moses, Bryce Love, Thad Moss, Chase Young. So yeah, I want to hear what other people have to say. So okay, I'll read what you have to say. 1,000 subs. So, QB Death Start: Dwayne Hassan-Smith, Kyle Allen, Adrian Peterson, Gibson, Bryce Love, McKissick. I like that so far. Yeah, our second round picks have been terrible lately. So there we go. Yeah, Barber's all right. So here's a funny drill right here. P. Haley put up the offensive lineman jumping on the ball. You know what? Let me just yeah, Payne Barber's probably gonna make the team. Probably. It's hard to see. I'll show that to you guys again. Well, he is Brian. I mean, he's injured, but they also didn't like what they saw from him and they waived him. So if he clears waivers, he'll come back on the team and be on IR. But I still doubt they take him off IR unless he does really good. But you go or what's sorry, it's hard to pronounce your name, man. Budget a goat. I did buy a face cam, and like I said earlier, it's either once we get hit 3K subscribers, 3,000 subscribers, which should be soon, or once the season starts, I will be starting the face cam on every live stream. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what I said for the last few weeks. But yeah. So Golden played pretty good. Antonio Ganny Golden played all right. Let's see. And yeah, Antonio Gibson has been touching the ball a lot, which he should be a big part of the offense, which should be nice. Yeah, I think we'll see about Barber. I just feel like he's a guy. Why did I click that? He's a guy that needs a lot of carries to be successful. So we'll see if he ends up doing that. If he ends up getting enough carries.
When your life or business changes,
Jeez, I hate this. Okay. So this is what 1,000 subs said for his wide receiver depth chart. Terry McLaurin, Antonio Gandy, Golden, Steven Sims, Dontrell Inman, Isaiah Wright. I like that. I think they're gonna keep 6, so maybe throw in another guy. Offensive line: Cornelius Lucas, Wes Martin, Chase William, Sheriff Morgan, Moses. And I don't know. So far, it looks like left tackle will be Jerron Christian, but who knows if Sadiq Charles plays really well or any of these other guys they sign. So Sergio, I'm gonna be doing. We'll see if I do live streams because during the actual game. What's up, Robert? Because if Ed's doing it and Street Scores is doing it, then there's just too many people doing live streams. Might not do it, but I'll definitely do a live or a game reaction after the video or after the game. Yeah, but we'll see. I think once in a while I'll do a live stream when it's games, like maybe once every few games. Do once in a while, but I'm definitely gonna be doing a game reaction after the games. Yeah, Philip B. Hey, that would be nice. Hey, yeah, I might do something where I have people call in, or maybe not call in, but have people on here. I think that would be good. Yeah, we'll see. If enough people want to see a live stream during the game, then I'll do it. I'll definitely do it. Keith Ismail, Ross Pierce Baker, Sadiq Charles, Jerron Christian, Thomas Hill Henches. Well, Thaddeus Moss is waived, so he's not making the team. He's going to be on IR. So if he clears waivers, so that'll be Marcus Ball. Marcus Ball is going to make the team. Nice, Brian. Hey, it might be a while though before they announce the name. It might be a while. Okay, so let's go back to Twitter real quick. And yeah, just let me know what you guys want to talk about real quick. Just let me know what you guys want to talk about. Anything interesting right here. But yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. I can't wait to just get some more updates on these players. And then we have a scrimmage actually the 27th, I believe. A week from yesterday. So that would be, if they somehow broadcasted that, that would be so nice. That would be amazing. That would be absolutely incredible. Okay, so yeah, Chase Young is an absolute beast. Yeah, I seriously cannot wait. So Brian said odds of Smith starting. I don't know. It's tough. I don't think he's gonna start. But who knows, if Haskins continues to struggle, then possibly. But I still don't see it. That's true, Chris. Do I see a full season? So far, how it's been going in training camp, I don't think many players have tested positive. Like, actually, like there was definitely players who tested positive before, like when let's say they were in Alabama or whatever random state, and they were playing for Washington and they had to travel in, and that's when they got tested. Yeah, a bunch of people, those were when they were getting the positive test, but not many people have gotten positive since them actually starting training camp, which is good. So I think there's definitely a possibility we get a full season, which would be really, really nice. I think we might. I think Alex will get a snap though. I think he might get a victory formation snap. Who knows? Real quick, I want to go talk. Let's see Joshua Garnett, who he did sign. He was a former first round pick. So let's see. He's a former first round pick, 6'5", 315 pounds, and he's very young. So he's a guard, and maybe guards. I mean, this is just me, like not guessing, but making not a stupid take, but just a random take, because how we changed Eric Flowers from a tackle to a guard, and that worked out a lot. So, and he was absolutely terrible as a tackle. So maybe maybe that's what happened with Joshua Garnett. I don't know much about him. Obviously not a 49ers fan. Don't keep up with them that much, but maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe he'll be a better tackle. I doubt that's the issue, but that's crazy. This stat right here, 3 fumble recoveries. That is very, very rare. He started 11 games in 2016, and then I think he didn't play 2017 at all, and then played 2018. So he might have been hurt. But he has some good potential. He has some good potential. And we'll see what happens with him. He might be one of those guys like Eric Flowers was last year, So, could end up being a good move. Could end up being a good move. Oh yeah, Troy Apke. I think he could be a breakout player. I think there's a lot of guys. I mean, Steven Sims, Montez Sweat, all of those guys. I mean, they're kind of expected breakout guys. There's definitely some other guys. Let's see. Troy Apke is a good one though. Jimmy Moreland, Cole Holcomb. There's a lot of linebackers that could have breakout seasons. Let's see if there's any other videos. Here is an interception that Haskins threw that Greg Stroman caught. Let me turn the volume off. I mean, okay, it's not. Let's look at this real quick. I mean, if you look right, wait, let me just make sure I'm looking at this right receiver. I mean, if you look right here, he's open. He is pretty open. I mean, the linebacker's right here, but he's not catching this guy right here. So he looks pretty open. So I don't think the decision was terrible right there. But he didn't throw ahead of him. He didn't lead him very well. It wasn't a terrible throw. The receiver kind of played that pretty weak, in my opinion. He could have, if that was a bigger receiver, Cam Sims, someone like that, I think maybe it wouldn't have been a catch, but Greg Stroman just went in front of him. So, it wasn't a terrible decision, in my opinion. I want to hear what you guys have to say on that one right there. Yeah, I think if that was a bigger receiver, he would have gotten it. And again, probably shouldn't have thrown that ball, but it wasn't an absolutely terrible throw. So let's see if we have something. Any other videos? I mean, here's Kendall Fuller mic'd up. And again, it is not me burping, it's him. If you guys weren't here for that, there was a 20-second clip of just Kendall Fuller burping, and people thought it was me. Okay.
Oh,
I mean, nothing too special there. Here's him burping, I think.
maybe it's just when I get. I don't burp that much. Maybe it's just when I get around you.
Right. When I say short guy, I can't sit in.
Cat, you heard Cat? You got me self-conscious now about burping.
Dude, I've never seen someone burp so many times. But I'm still excited about Haskins. I think he can bounce back from last season. If he can't, then we're gonna have to find someone else, and who knows? That could be Alex Smith, be a bridge quarterback for a year if he's back. Let's see. I want to see if I can find any other videos. There's Chase Young coming in, and there's Steven Sims with the gold pants. Trying to find some other videos. So yeah, nothing too big right here, but I'll give you guys one final update. So, if you guys missed it earlier, we did sign 2 offensive linemen and did release Thaddeus Moss. Let me see. We did release him or waive him, sorry. And if he clears waivers, then we will end up possibly he'll end up on IR. And you know what? People were talking about Jason Wright, we'll hear this right here. See if there's anything interesting.
Can we start with the culture change and talk about the team name? Can we decide that right now? Because I know PFT really wants the Red Wolves, so let's do that right now.
PFT, I heard you have a dynamic presentation for us.
I do. Well,
is what I heard.
But first of all, I'll say if they make the Super Bowl this year, you can't change that, right? Like it's just going to be Washington Football Team.
That sounds logical to me.
But if you do change the name, I feel strongly that it should be Red Wolves. First of all, you got Fred Smoot, who really created the movement behind Red Wolves. He's a fan favorite. He brings up some good points. The defense could be called the Wolf Pack. I think that.
Real quick, appreciate the donation, Cash Nash 804. Man, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the donation. Thanks for the support. We'll continue this real quick.
That dogs in general are criminally underrepresented at the professional level when it comes to sports mascots. We do own the Water Dogs Lacrosse Club. It's a professional lacrosse team. But besides that, there are like no dogs at the major league level. Maybe 8 o'clock on Sundays before any home game, you put maybe 3 Red Wolves down on the field, let them walk up and down, just pace the opponent's sideline, let them, pee and poop down there, mark their territory, get the Wolves back, take them back to their conservation, and then it's game time. Guess what? Now the Detroit Lions are walking around, ankle deep in wolf scat. I think that's a good home field advantage right there.
I like the way your brain operates, my friend.
Okay.
It's exactly the type. Exactly the type of disruptive thinking we need to get to a good answer. I can make no commitments to you right now, brother, but consider your application effectively submitted.
Okay. There we go. We're
wolf
good.
Hats,
yeah.
Wolf gifts.
No, don't keep going. He's got it.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. Good.
It's funny. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I probably want Red. My number one choice is Red Wolves, but I'm fine. I'm fine with whatever. I just want this to be. I just want this to be over. And again, thank you, Cash Nash, for the donation. I appreciate it. Do I think Apke's going to be the starter? Maybe. I haven't heard anything about Sean Davis, so at the moment, I would have to say yes. I think Troy Apke will be the starting free safety, but it definitely could change. We'll see how Sean Davis does and how he progresses, and if Troy Apke stays healthy. Definitely right there. So. Yeah, this is what I said earlier that Kyle Stackpole said. Biggest surprise was Troy Apke. So, he could play pretty good and probably be the starting tight end, or not starting tight end, starting free safety week 1. I think that's definitely a possibility. And yeah, thank you, Cash Nash, for the donation. Thank you, Philip B, for the donation. And thank you, Abu Ho, for the donation. But again, I'm excited about training camp this year. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We're gonna be talking. I'm gonna be doing the video tomorrow, training camp update. And yeah, do you guys have a specific position you guys want to talk about real quick before we head out in a few minutes? Just let me know. Just let me know and we'll go ahead and talk about it before we head out. Yep, how to the Red Wolves. The Chiefs took hail to they stole our hail to the Redskins. They're doing hail to the Chiefs now, which is I do not like at all. But it is what it is. So we'll see how he does. Yeah. It sucks that they they didn't take our, I mean, they took our thing, our hail to the Redskins. They're doing hail to the Chiefs. Kind of stupid, in my opinion. But that's how it goes, I guess. That is how it goes. But yeah, any position group in particular you guys want to talk about? Because and yeah, just things you guys should keep an eye out on this year or this week for training camp. Make sure you guys are watching the training camp videos, of course, but I would just make sure you're looking at Alex Smith, how he's doing, because if he keeps progressing, who knows what happens with him? And then obviously Haskins, because if Haskins plays okay this training camp, he's going to be the starting quarterback. So I think that's something to look out. And obviously Jerron Christian, and then when Sadiq Charles comes back, because he's nursing that calf injury, and we'll see how it ends up for him, because I doubt he's a starter this year, or at least initially. I doubt he's a starting left tackle for us the first 6 weeks. He might come in for a little bit, get some in-game reps, but I don't know. It's tough. Hey, Ramsey would be amazing, but it's gonna be a lot of money. Though, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. What's up, 1,000 subs? Okay, see ya, Philip B. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the $10 donation, man. I appreciate it. See you next time. And yeah, so a few more minutes and then we're gonna head out. We are gonna head out in a few minutes. But yeah, I'm just, guys, I'm super excited. Cannot wait until the season starts, because I really want to see what these guys do. Antonio Gibson, Gandy Golden, Terry McLaurin, Steven Sims, all of these guys, I think they have a chance to be really, really great. I really do. Let's check some updates real quick. So real quick, we'll go through another update. So yeah, they waived Thaddeus Moss, signing Joshua Garnett. That was already reported, and a calf injury. So yeah, nothing big right there. And again, I think I'm gonna call it a day. So thank you guys all for coming in. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Thank you, Abuho, Philip B, and Cash Nash for the donations. It helps out a ton. So thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, just stay tuned for the training camp video tomorrow. That should be fun. I think that'll be pretty good right there. And yeah, let me know any other video suggestions you guys have. And yeah, there is 1,000 subs with no videos prediction right there. If you guys want to see that, it's in the chat as well. So again, thank you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Give me some video ideas, and yeah, just let me know. Logan Thomas starting. I think he's gonna start. I do. That's what everyone's saying. He's playing the best. They cut Moss. I think he's gonna start. But if Marcus Baugh plays really well, though, he could potentially start as well, or he could enter the conversation as a starter. So yeah. Thanks, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks to David. Peace, Chris. Hope you had a good day. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming in. I had a great stream, and thanks everyone for supporting the channel. And again, make sure you guys stay tuned for tomorrow's training camp video. Peace.